there, welcome to the news and sport from ITV Granada. You were in office for a year as Secretary of State for Health. You must take on some responsibility for this.
So I look back and I know that I did everything that I needed to do to ensure safety in the NHS.
With every stone thrown, every baton hurled, every torch lit, the rioters were affecting more and more innocent people.
Andy Bonner is near the scene for us tonight.
Well, Tony, within the last few minutes, Cheshire Police have given us more details about what they believe may have happened here. Today, campaigners say they are at least a step closer now to finally proving it was a miscarriage of justice. Andy Bonner, ITV News, Downing Street. The so-called internet trolls posted pictures and messages of abuse. George's friends have found it difficult not to rise to the taunting.
It angers me, the way that they think that just because they're sitting behind a computer screen, they've got this confidence to say anything that they want, and they do say everything.
Today is all about cracking down on guns, gangs and drugs, but it's also a show of force. The police are saying that if criminals want to leave that vicious circle, they and other authorities will help. But if they choose not to, then these are the consequences. Yeah, this is possibly one of the biggest proposed shake-ups of council services in the authorities' history. There are literally hundreds of protesters inside Wirral Town Hall, and tonight even a hardcore staying outside. Varna Prison is a daunting place, yet this is where a teenage Michael Shields had to make his home. Now a return to the UK finally appears to be on the cards.
This is a miscarriage of justice. Take her back to the trial.
All on board this Nigerian jet are presumed dead. Antonia Otu was among them.
She gets on well with everybody. She cares.
Are you going to go to Nigeria as well? Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Tough.
The front left tyre just totally out of the blue, just the biggest explosion that I've ever heard.
This is the first time Zach Washington Young has spoken publicly about the day a coach trip turned to tragedy.
And then there's a big bang, obviously, where we've hit the tree, and I can't remember anything after that.
This is how it works. The team drill deep into the ground and then horizontally along the shale. They then pump at high pressure a mixture of water, sand and chemicals, forcing tiny cracks in the rock to release gas. The gas then rises to the surface and is collected. All sounds good, but some people are worried that the chemicals and gas could pollute the water supply. The university is based here at Suzhou Industrial Park. 5 years ago, there was virtually nothing here. Now, 723,000 people live and work here. Here is the Duchess of Cambridge, and the hours that everyone has spent waiting for her have been worth it. Do you think that the subject matter is a bit more acceptable now?
Men and women are coming with their partners, celebrating their story.
You could end up talking about anything.
I'm not mad, but this voice in my head that was confident, really.
The 23-year-old is the region's last hope in this year's competition. And this afternoon he returned home to thank the people who've been voting for him.
Hello.
What do you think of this?
I can't believe this is happening to me. It's amazing. There's so many people here.
They ruined all the stuff that I wanted to do. So I'm not saying it is a bad movie, I'm saying I'm not interested in it.
You say yes, I say no, you say stop.
Welcome back to Liverpool John Lennon, the fastest growing airport in the last decade and now the 10th busiest in the UK. And you would not believe the effort that goes into getting you off the ground.
You say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello.
There's one scene in particular that gets hearts racing. And it was all filmed here at Lyme Park, so what better way to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the novel than by having Mr. Darcy himself right here. That is, a 12-foot version of Mr. Darcy. People are undoubtedly, though, now going to call for your resignation.
Well, that's up to me, isn't it? The messages that went out, the negative messages about, you know, we don't want David Cameron.
And it's on that note that we mark the end of an era in Liverpool's town hall history. Expect the incoming leadership to play to a different tune. Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl, go Gerrig Quindrobil, Llantysilio, go. It's not really as easy as it seems. This is what you get when you combine that with the high tide.
That's it from us. Good night.
Good night. Now JLL has his keys. The clock is ticking for him to bring this place up to the required decent home standard. We will know in 12 months' time, once and for all, whether or not it's been the best pound he's ever spent.